Hey Aquarius, how's it going? We are here with a timeless reading. The first card that we have out is Ten of Swords. I feel like we've been seeing this a lot lately. Okay, so something has concluded. I'm seeing there be plans that are being made after the fact. Something about figuring out a plan even. Some of you, you're changing jobs. Yes. Or something like that. Something that can have to do with finances. It can be like, I'm going to start playing a new role. I'm going to start a different type of career. It can be a business thing. This looks all work related to me right now, or at least finance related. So it can be like I was getting money from there before, now I'm going to be getting it from here. Or I was relying on that person, now I'm going to be doing this. So it's those types of things that are happening here. So I'm seeing like career plans, plans related to job, plans related to finances, because it seems like something in that realm is concluding or has concluded, or you know that it will be. And so I'm seeing you be getting prepared for sort of like what this new thing is going to be like. I'm seeing there be happiness about this. So even though we're seeing the Ten of Swords here, which can feel a little bit dreadful because something is finishing, having this here, which is like what you're doing next, and having this come out, it's like a really positive way to be starting off this new chapter. Some of you, you're getting a job offer. Or somebody wants to work with you. I'm seeing that sort of thing here. Okay, this looks like somebody that you've collabed with in the past. It seems like you guys have a good thing going when you work together. What's the issue? Why is Five of Pentacles here? So you see Three of Pentacles, you see Six of Cups, so it's like somebody that you worked with in the past. But Five of Pentacles, there can be some sort of issue. It can be like the person is like far away, the person is out of reach. I'm feeling nervous about this, I'm feeling intimidated, fear is coming up for me. It can be that sort of thing. Actually, let's clarify. Let's see why. What's the issue? Okay, it's just stress related stuff. Just manage that. Because I'm seeing like the fears are like where you may feel limited, or like worrying about like how am I going to make ends meet, or that can I like really do this job, that type of stuff. I'm seeing this kick up some fear for you, but this is all like self-limiting beliefs here, and it's coming from a place of you being stressed out. So just acknowledge that. I'm not seeing this be the reality of this situation. It's just where you are mentally. Sorry guys, it's something to be mindful of. Sorry for the noise. Yeah. It can be too, like, I want this, but I'm like, is this actually going to work out? That sort of thing. Some of you are missing somebody here. This can also be a relationship thing that's happening. Some of you, something ended with this person. Okay. I'm seeing this change a little bit. So before we were talking about like career related stuff, money related stuff, job related stuff, I am seeing something come up here that looks like an interpersonal thing that's popping up. It looks like something had ended between these two people But I'm seeing a person, whoever the King of Pentacles is within this scenario, I'm seeing the King of Pentacles be planning to offer the Queen of Cups a new beginning. Let's talk about archetypes. How can we describe the King of Pentacles so you can sort of like try to figure out who that is for you? King of Pentacles is somebody that it's like they take their duties seriously. They have a lot of responsibility with like work and job, or it's something that really matters to them. Usually somebody that's seen as like a provider. They can be a bit more reluctant sometimes to move quickly because of them doing things in a more conservative way. They may be more slow moving, but they are serious when they show up. And so they really do mean what they say. Like there's a lot of intention behind there. So I'm seeing they have this intention to offer. See how it looks like? Okay. You guys had a situation in the past together and it was like something unpleasant that happened with you guys, because I'm seeing just the way that things ended. It like wasn't necessarily nice how things came to an end, or it was like there was a lot of pain that was associated with it. I'm seeing after the fact, this King of Pentacles is making a plan to come through and make an offer. What I'm seeing is that you see how this King of Pentacles is holding a pentacle here. See then how the hand extends. So I'm seeing King of Pentacles is going to be saying like, hey, do you want this new chapter? And so King of Pentacles is going to ask Queen of Cups, like, hey, do you want to try to like work on things or fix things? I know that it ended like that, but I'm interested in sort of seeing where things could go, and I'm willing to work on things. So this person is showing up and they're being serious. King of Pentacles is somebody too that you would see as being reliable. The things that they care about, like they really do show up for. They can be more like service oriented. So this is somebody whose love language can be like acts of service, like that type of thing, where they're like not worried about you relying on them because they see themselves as reliable and they appreciate that. It's like just part of their thing, you know? So what I'm seeing is that they're coming through and being like, hey, I want to start this new chapter with you. I would like to try to work some things out. I'm seeing stuff about the past would be connected with that, but I'm also seeing that that's also a little bit part of the issue here, because King of Pentacles is very, very worried that Queen of Cups is going to turn them down. That's what I'm seeing here. But they're really missing, King of Pentacles is really missing Queen of Cups is what I'm seeing. They're like feeling very, very nostalgic of when you guys were connecting with one another. They really miss like the nostalgic times. I'm not saying everything was great between you guys, but it was like the sweet things and like the nice things and the things that felt good between you guys. They're really, really missing that. So that's the plan that they're making right now. They're really missing you specifically. So if you are the Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles perceives you in a very nurturing energy, very accepting, very open, very comforting, very kind, very sweet, very intuitive. It's like one of those, you know, like somebody, this person feels like they can come to you and that you really listen to them and that you understand what they're going through emotionally. And you may even help them facilitate their own relationship with their emotions too. Like maybe you look at them and you're like, they're really good at practical skills and I'm really good at emotional type stuff, you know, or intuitive type stuff, or just like reading the room type stuff. Maybe you feel like this person is more of a like out there physically in 3D, like moving around, and sort of that's their realm. And for you, it's more like internal stuff and being in tune in that way. And so I'm seeing them, they really miss this aspect that you sort of like bring into their life. I do feel like, even though you guys definitely have stuff in common, this feels almost a little bit like opposites attract. Maybe with how you live your like career lives or your external lives, it can feel like that. Because maybe in private it's different, but this feels like a more public relationship. Well, at least the way that I'm first seeing you guys come across anyway. It could be like what you guys tend to within 3D. But yeah, they really miss like feeling that like nurturing from you if you are the Queen of Cups. And it seems to like just the archetype of these energies together, Queen of Cups would be seen as being also very like aware and very sensitive. I'm also hearing forthcoming too. So this person probably feels safe with you. And King of Pentacles is somebody that Queen of Cups can look at King of Pentacles and be like, wow, like you're really stable and you're really grounded and you're really there. And so, you know, with the water energy, sometimes it's very, very important for us to have an anchor or have something that grounds us or someone that grounds us to sort of tether us back, because with the water energy, it sort of like takes shape of whatever, and sometimes we can feel like we lose ourselves a bit because of that. So to have like water, which both of these energies are feminine because it's water and it's earth here, and then you have the earth element, which is like the thing that the water goes inside, you know, it can like hold it and it can ground it and it can shape it and do what it needs to. So there's just like a nice flow between these two energies here that I'm seeing, and they feel too like you guys like provide things for one another that may be hard to tap into yourselves, and so it sort of connects you with that part of yourself through your connection with them. What I'm seeing is that if you want to know sort of the trajectory, at least right now, is that if you end up taking the offer from this person, because some of you already have and this has already begun, or it's going to be coming in shortly. It really just depends on where you are in the timeline. Moving forward, where I'm seeing this be, not right now, I'm seeing this is going to be in the future. I'm seeing that this is going to turn into like a romantic situation again. Pretty much. That's the trajectory of things. Or at least that's what this person has in mind with you, if you wanted to know. The person that's coming through making the offer, this is what they're thinking. But you guys may be thinking the same thing actually, but it may not have been talked about yet. You may be like, well, we need to figure all this stuff out before, like even just about our relationship in general, before we can even move in that direction. But yeah, I'm seeing that you guys would like be potentially like becoming a couple or something like that in the future. This is what I'm seeing, okay? It looks like that's what you wanted to know about what was going to be happening. Yes, that's the trajectory of things with this person. You guys like being together in some way, or being like, okay, like we're actually going to like try to do this together. And I feel like that's answering the question here of what you wanted to know. Maybe if you want, some of you guys could have been like, should I go for this or should I not? I'm seeing it be encouraged here. Remember that this is a general reading. Use your discernment. You'll know for real if this is like really your story. Yep, that's what I'm seeing happening. Okay, so this really is a new chapter for you guys. Ooh, I'm seeing this be a big deal. I'm seeing this feel good. I'm seeing this feel important. It seems like there was a very rocky road that you went down with this person in the past that may have created like a lot of obstacles now, but I really am seeing everybody be like cooperating and be on the same page. I'm seeing you guys actively be working together. So this isn't somebody coming through being like, fix it, I want you to make it all better. This is like everybody showing up and communicating with one another and actively like working and collaborating and cooperating. And it seems very much like you guys have the same thing in mind with each other. Like I'm seeing this be a very mutual vibe between you guys. It feels even like this is going to give you guys the opportunity to realize like even past plans that you had with them that maybe never materialized. Some of you, there's stuff about family in here. It also looks like both of you guys are connected emotionally, and that's sort of where you're making decisions from right now. Not only, like, not solely making decisions in that way, but I'm seeing there be definitely a fluid vibe here emotionally, where it's showing that everybody's connected with their emotions, and that there's no like turning it off or cutting it off and then being like, I don't really know what's going on here. I'm seeing there be like both of you guys are connected with your emotions and making these choices as you're moving through, and so you're able to connect in that way with a sense of intimacy with one another. I am seeing someone feel, I'm not seeing that this be the reality, I'm not seeing this be the case, but I am getting there be this feeling of people being like, almost, can I like live up to that role? Can I live up to that expectation? But I'm seeing it be like, whatever your expectations are of yourself and whatever their expectations are of them, I'm seeing you guys like really don't want to like disappoint one another. So you're like, I really hope that I can like show up in this way I expect myself to, and they're thinking the same thing. And you guys are probably also feeling that way about one another too. Like I hope that they're really going to show up how they're saying that they're going to show up. But I'm not seeing that that's not going to happen. It looks very much like everything is very kosher here. I'm just seeing that be sort of like a little bit of a fear that's popping up, or like an insecurity that's popping up here. But what I'm also seeing is that the guides are saying that as you guys make progress, this isn't something that is really going to like pop up again. So it seems like this may just be in the beginning as you guys are working through things, because once you guys make progress, this isn't going to be a problem anymore. Or like if you're feeling this insecurity, you're not going to be feeling it anymore later down the line. It's just like a beginning type of thing right now with you guys. It feels just like being a little bit unsure of one another now, like where you guys are currently, presently. And yeah, I'm seeing this be a new beginning. I'm seeing this is something that's going to affect your lifestyle, and this is also something that like deeply impacts you emotionally as well. And with Saturn here, this could have been a slow process. I'm also seeing Gemini too, which is interesting because we don't really have any air energy besides that. So this can mean that this person has, like you have planets in their third house in your synastry, they have planets in your third house, or you could have Mercury contact, they could have Gemini placements, you could have Gemini placements. Really anything. All of us have Gemini in our charts, so use the other stuff to figure out what this is for you. Yeah, I'm seeing this be a time of healing. That's what I'm seeing. This is a time of healing. So go into it with that mindset here. I'm not, if there was a warning or something that the guides would have it come through, I'm not seeing anything like that. I'm seeing this more be like a push of, like, keep going, you're going in the right direction with things, all right? Okay, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I am sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.